609-902 for more information.
And our percentage rate is with automatic payment from that Pursuit checking account. Payment for $1,000 is $19.18. Rate quoted for a 5-year term for applicants with best credit score. Being individual credit worthiness is subject to change without notice. FRMC must be in first name possession of property. Other rates and terms available cannot be combined with any other offer. Other restrictions apply. Visit one of our branches to speak with a professional. Visit us online at FRMC.com or call us at 508-678-9028 for more information. Failing insured by N2A. Member MSAC. Equal opportunity lender.
Are you looking to purchase a new home but do not have the required down payment? Can you pay for the closing costs? Start today. Call CDA. Hi, this is Michael Dion, Executive Director and CFO of the Correia Community Agency. The Correia Community Home Agency can help you by receiving a first-time home buyer loan. You can qualify for up to $10,000 of assistance for the down payment or for the closing costs on the purchase of your first home. Assistance is in the form of a loan, but becomes a grant by keeping the house your primary residence for 5 years. For more information about the program and how to apply, you may go to buyfallrivernow.com. Visit us at the Fall River Government Center on the 6th floor, room 633, or call us at 508-679-0131. Restrictions do apply. At the Fall River Community Development Agency, we make your dream of home ownership become a reality.
Community Connections provides life-enriching services that promote optimal independence for people with disabilities. Their guiding values include inclusion, person-centered decisions, integrity, safety, stewardship, respect, and most of all, heart. With locations throughout Fall River, Fairhaven, Cape Cod, Community Connections is making a difference in the lives of the people they touch every single day. And so for these reasons, the Donald J. Medeiros Insurance Agency is proud to announce that Community Connections is January's Organization of the Month.
Donald J. Medeiros Insurance is teaming up with 1480 WSAR to highlight an organization.
You know about the snowfall.
The Patriots preview, driven by the rugged Honda Ridgeline. Once again, Jim Murray, Chris Gasper here with you this afternoon from inside the broadcast booth in Gillette Stadium ahead of today's divisional playoff game between the Patriots and the Houston Texans. And for those of you not here in the parking lot or tuned in, getting ready for the game, let you know the snow has picked up. The snow has picked up here inside the stadium. Each and every week, the voice of the New England Patriots, Bob Sosey, sits down, speaks with a member of the team. We played that clip of Anthony Jennings for a reason, because that's who Bob's going to be speaking with. And it's all brought to you by Peerless Boilers. Football season is the perfect time to get a high-efficiency Peerless Boiler. Be ready and start saving now. Find the Peerless Boiler that's right for your home or business. And a list of local installers at peerlessboilers.com. Remember, Peerless Boilers, the world's best-built boilers. Take it away, Bob.
All right, guys, thanks so much. Before this matchup with the Patriots and the Houston Texans, joined by one of the longest-tenured Patriots on this team right now, Anthony Jennings, coming off a terrific performance like the rest of the defense against the Chargers last Sunday night. And what do you think has been the key to the performance of this defense thus far, and in particular the other night?
I think we've done a great job preparing, studying our opponents and, going out and trying to execute the game plan. The coaches come up with a great game plan, and, last week was just a testament to that. And, us being able to stop the run and, put them in passing situations and able to get after the quarterback a little bit. I mean, everybody just did a good job doing their job.
The Texans moment too, but I'll talk about your own journey as well. And you fielded some questions this week as well about the difference from the early part of this year to the latter part. You're a guy who played a lot of football, good football for this team in recent seasons, but the playing time was curtailed early this season. On Saturday night, you were very important factor defensively, playing a lot of snaps against the Chargers. What's been the key for you to finding your fit in earning the faith and confidence of this coaching staff?
Yeah, I think you said it. Just trying to be consistent, controlling what I can control. When I got the opportunity, just make the most of it. Pretty much that. I mean, I always prepared as a starter, so that, when my time, when my number called, and, I'm prepared and I'm ready to go when I get in the game. So, I just try to do a good job of doing that.
Did you always feel you were a versatile player? I mean, you'd shown that in college and in your role with the Patriots. Did you always feel like if you were asked to do different things in different schemes, that you were well suited to do that?
Yeah, 100%. I pride myself off just being a football player, man, and just doing whatever I could do to help the team win. Whatever that role looked like, I'm willing to take it on, and just do the best that I can do at doing my job.
You guys have won a lot this season, and not so much the last couple of years. And you said you wanted to play meaningful football games. What's it been like? Just the enjoyment level, the excitement, being in the playoffs, and going on this run that you've been on this year.
That's all. I mean, throughout the league, I feel like we go through the off season and with the goals in mind and the intention in mind to play meaningful football at the end of the season. I don't think nobody wanna be going home early and looking forward to vacation and all that stuff until the season concludes, which is in the Super Bowl. We set our goals at the beginning of the season, and we know that we knew what we had to do to reach those, and we're just trying to take those off the list, man. Just keep going.
What's it going to take to extend this season and get past the Texans this evening with what you've seen from Houston?
And going out and trying to execute the game plan, and doing our jobs, controlling what we can control, and getting the win.
From a schematic standpoint, do you see similarities in what they do offensively with Nick Caley, having been under Josh McDaniels here in New England before as a tight ends coach, and what the Patriots do?
Yeah, I mean, I think they try to do a good job of establishing the run game. They want to run the ball first, and then try to get that to open up other stuff. But yeah, man, we just got to do a good job at our keys and preparing this weekend, coming out and executing the game plan, man, and that's that. So.
How about C.J. Stroud? You saw him in the preseason a couple of years ago, his first NFL appearance as a rookie. Saw him in the middle of last season here as a starter for the Texans. Your thoughts about him when he's at his best, how would you describe him?
I mean, he's a good quarterback. He does what they need him to do well. I think that anytime that you get 10 plus wins in the league, like, you gotta, that's a good thing. So, you gotta respect that. And, like I said, man, we gotta do a good job executing our game plan and doing what we set out to do. Till slide where they fall at on Sunday.
Having experienced the playoff game here last week, what do you expect when you guys charge out of this tunnel tonight in terms of the environment, and how important will it be to have this place juiced up for this defense?
Sunday night, man, I expect it to be rocking. I mean, last game was electric, it was loud. I just expect it to be rocking. I don't know if they've seen anything like this, man. I just expect it to live up to, everything that, we always saw and we always expected to be. I think our fans gonna do a good job with that, man. Just coming in, being loud, and the whole night. We don't need no breaks, none of that. Just let it on. Should nobody have voices on Monday morning.
Well, they had a lot to cheer about on Sunday night, and one of the most impactful plays late in terms of a punctuation mark was your sack with Justin Herbert. Here's to a similar night this evening against the Texans. All the best.
Appreciate it. Looking forward to it, man, and can't wait to get in there and get it going, get it rocking, man.
Anthony Jennings, thanks so much. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks, Bob. Coming up, Jim Love's going to get you caught up the latest in headlines, including news on a big and active for the Houston Texans for this afternoon's divisional playoff game against the New England Patriots here at Gillette Stadium. We're going to get to that. And Chris and I will go around the NFL, talk a little bit about the other divisional playoff games, including that big one between the Denver Broncos and the Buffalo Bills yesterday out of Denver. That's all coming up next here in the Safety Insurance 98.5 The Sports of Patriots Radio Network.
The Become Elite Sports Dome at Wyndhamwood School is coming. Break the mold with your company's advertising and join partners like Hafters and the It Kicks Foundation, Convenient MD, and Southern New Hampshire Concrete to be seen at one of the largest, most highly visited year-round multi-sport and fitness facilities in all New England. Visit besdome.org.
Poor Diana, an accountant. She fell for an email phishing scam. computers shut down. And people freaked out, especially about getting paid. Fortunately, the company had cyber risk coverage from Safety Insurance. Safety covered the cost of systems and data restoration.